Welcome back to LMG Presents Marvel Multiverse RPG. My name is Jordan. I am the narrator for this podcast. And today, we're back. If you listened to us before, we just finished the second part of this adventure, and now we are on to part three of this brand new adventure. I am joined by the cast. Today, I have Josh playing as Blazer. Josh, tell me a little bit about Blazer.
Blazer's a mutant with energy manipulation powers. He can shoot beams of energy. He can make energy shields, and he can make an energy cage.
Nice. We are also joined by Jax, who is playing Fireboy. Jax, tell me a little bit about Fireboy.
Fireboy is an angsty senior kid in high school who's got the power of fire, and he's a mutate.
All right, and then we have Josh playing as Stormshade. Josh, I'm not Josh. Ethan was how we doing with Stormshade? Tell me about Stormshade.
Stormshade is a middle-aged rancher from Colorado who, through some shenanigans, happened upon a magical sword that has enhanced his already abilities with abilities he already had with teleportation and electricity.
There you have it. So, like I said, this is the beginning of a brand new chapter, so I'm going to do a full story recap of all the events that have happened so far. So, the team is summoned by Jay Fury to investigate a mysterious portal appearing across the city, with Daredevil offering vital intel. Along the way, they uncover a sinister plot involving the Wrecking Crew, battling and defeating members like the Demolisher, Wrecker, Bulldozer, and Pile Driver in a high stakes confrontation that tests their limits. Their heroics save countless lives, from firefighters trapped in burning buildings to civilians being caught in chaotic battles. As the tension in the city rises, the heroes encounter an escalating threat, including the authoritarian fear agents revealed to actually be Hydra operatives. A mysterious fire controlling ally dubbed Fireboy joins the team as they push forward into their ultimate goal, the convention center, now a fortress teeming with enemies. Once inside, the group discovers a massive portal and faces off against Baron Zemo, an escaped Thunderball, and a mysterious woman with terrifying psychic powers. She traps Blackjack in a deadly mental struggle, leaving the team on edge, and the stakes are higher than ever. The city's fate hangs in the balance. So, nice full story recap to where we are now. Just a quick reminder, the doors just slammed shut as Blackjack was captured, and all you hear is Baron Zemo kind of laughing right now. You guys try to pull on the doors are just locked, and you guys actually begin to escape. You guys, Fury tells you, Jay Fury told you it's time to get out of there, cut your losses, leave. And as you are making your way out of the building, you come across an old friend, our old friend Nanni. He actually, he waves to you, tells you to, come and just follow him. He's going to get you to basically an underground bunker. As you guys are leaving out, you see that all of the Hydra agents, they are just teaming everywhere now. All the the civilians who kind of helped you guys out along the way, you guys see that they are fully captured right now. Daredevil, where he was at, Daredevil is no longer. You don't see him at all. He is just like not there from when you last saw him. And as you guys are just making your way out of the convention center, uh, you finally find yourself to where a secret location to where Nani, took you to. Um, and then this where we will start. If I can get you guys to the map, jeez. Oh, well, got a bunch of tokens on there still. I don't need.
Yeah, this place feels familiar.
This is a brand new Bucker you've never seen before. Little inside joke for the other people who were like, what are you talking about? This was our secret base during the time Murder World forgot, or the Murder World that time forgot. It was our very first adventure we did. Um, but this is where you're at. Nani's here. you actually see a mysterious man. It's Jay Fury. He's also standing with his back towards you guys as you guys make your way inside of the secret bunker. Um, what do you guys want to say to Jay Fury? What are you guys actually? What are you guys thinking right now after just witnessing what just happened to your fellow teammate?
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much what just happened.
yeah,
Like,
are we okay with just leaving him there?
Fury, he turns around. Actually, yeah, he turns around. Hands behind his back, and he says, we have to cut our losses. I cannot lose this team right now. Things are getting way too out of control. Um, he was not expecting another massive portal to be there. And to find out also Baron Zemo is behind a lot of what's going on right now.
yeah, that escalated quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think Shield would have better intelligence than that.
You know, he says your shield has not been the same after Civil War happened. The fall of Shield was a great one. We found out that a lot of Hydra agents actually infiltrated Shield, and so the once great and powerful Shield is not, it's not what it was.
And those were all really Hydra agents we've been fighting this whole time, right?
So the intel that we thought they were government agents sent in by the government, but it seems to all have been a ruse. In fact, they were Hydra agents this entire time. Not only that, some of them came from another dimension, as you guys seen them pour out of the portal.
Yeah, we've already met another Dimensions Captain America. He didn't end so well.
Yeah. Uh, we need to we'll have to come up with a game plan to figure out what happened to Blackjack. But right now, there are more pressing matters. Uh, Currently, right now, Fantastic Four, they're basically off planet right now. They're not here, and we got word that their building is being something's going on with the Fantastic Four building right now. So we will need to figure out what's going on there. But before that happens, I need you all to just take a rest. And while you guys are resting up, Fury's going to kind of try to come up with a game plan. So at this moment, you guys can go ahead and revive or not revive, recover all health and focus right now. You guys also going to get your points of karma back. So any karma that you spent, uh, this is going to be a brand new thing while he's gathering all the intelligence.
Is there like a place I can do all the like reset everything, or do I have to do that?
I think you just have to do it manually. I don't think there's like a long rest button or anything like that.
Oh, I see the max. Okay. I was like, I
Yeah,
don't
your focus and health
remember.
should have max right next to it, and karma
Yeah.
too. I guess it all should be right there. But I don't think there's a button that just resets it back to full health, as far as I know.
And then Storm Shape, what is your health and focus?
My max is
Yeah,
120 on both.
Fireboy, what about you?
Uh, Health is at 60, focus is at 90.
And then Blazer.
90 health and 60 focus.
Okay. So how are you guys spending this time right now? You guys see the room. What are you guys doing right now?
Um, so because we talked about it a little bit at the end of last time. I think I'm the oldest member of the new crew here. And I like teleported us out of the place, even though we were all like pretty gung ho about trying to save Blackjack. Um, so because of hard decisions, long fights, all that kind of stuff, I would definitely be taking some time alone, uh, like meditation, conversing with my uh the Tempest Blade, because it talks to me and stuff, and just kind of like Blazer said, just trying to wrap my head around what just happened. Internally, Stormshade is very frustrated with Shield and just the people above us. We've been a team for a couple months, maybe, and they just sent us into this huge ordeal without any information, and that really grinds my gears, so to say. Um, so yeah, to keep from saying angry things to boss people, I'm gonna go hang out by myself. Possibly, like, where's the safe house thing that we're in? Is it like in the
It
woods, like it kind of looks, or no?
no, it's in an undisclosed location somewhere in New York.
Okay, so it's in
Okay.
the city somewhere. Okay, then yeah, I would just find quiet room somewhere. Uh, Spend some time cooling off.
Is there a TV?
There is no TV in this. There is a like a table that has, monitors on it, but it's no there's no cable.
I kind of just bitch around being like, God, dude, this place sucks. There's no TV, there's no video games, what do you want me to play solitaire like a old man?
You don't have any mobile games? What a loser.
You got a flip
I'm not
phone.
playing no Clash of Clans. I left my phone at the high school.
It got confiscated whenever you
Yeah,
got in
I got
trouble.
confiscated.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I'm on the couch with my feet kicked onto the table, and I look like I have no care in the world, but internally, I have no care.
Nursing your wounds a little bit. You were pretty banged up after
Yeah, yeah,
last
yeah,
time.
yeah. Like that.
That
I'm
boy
taking
had
care of
that
myself.
that
Yeah.
invincible when Invincible get beat up on on the show, he get like that bubble eye.
Swollen shut.
Yeah, that's what Fireboy got right now. I got that bubble eye.
I got that like Breaking Bad Jesse face right now.
Okay. What is Blazer doing?
Kind of stewing. Uh, Mainly, I mean, wanted to definitely get back up to full health and full power, really like recharge. But like, I'm ready to get back out there.
Okay.
Um, Left man behind. There's there's portals. There's all kinds of craziness going on. Like, if we're gonna be part of this, like, let's get at it. Like,
Okay.
if Shield's gonna call us in, then let's get
So
to work.
Jay Fury tells you that, this a couple hours have passed right now. You guys have just, kind of been doing your own thing. Jay Fury basically tells everybody to gather around and a hologram basically just appears, like he sets something on the table and then the hologram just kind of shoots up. And let me get this thing going. So yeah, a hologram shoots up and you see the iconic one patch black man comes on the screen and he tells you guys this little ragtag group of, heroes. He's taking command of this. The situation is getting way too much for you guys to handle. Uh, he's found out that one of your teammates is unknown. We don't know what happens to him. And he actually blames it on Jay Fury. He tells you that he thought he was ready for command, but, he might not be there yet. And he makes a joke about, nepotism. That's the only way he got the job. Being that they're cousins and all, you tell the resemblance. Um, but, he tell you that from now on, he's taking control of this team. And, he's already told you, well, Jay Fury, already told you before that there's stuff going on right now at the Fantastic Four headquarters, which is located in New York. So you guys were in the Hell's Kitchen before. Now you guys are about to head over to, let me actually grab it. Oh, hang on, I had a map of the entire city, but I don't know, I lost my map. That's wild. Um, just know you guys gonna be in New York. That's where I think they're located in I don't remember what part of New York. New York City right now though. But you guys are, there. And outside, he tells you guys that, he needs you guys to head there now. So outside, you actually see a VTOL jet, a standard issued shield jet. Who's flying this thing?
I'm 18.
I'm
So
assuming nobody has actual
yeah,
piloting background stuff.
does anybody there is a trait for piloting, but
Um, I've got quick learners, so if I crash, I'll have an edge if I survive and I try again.
I'm a quick learner too, so
Okay. So Blazer, you want to do the flying?
Um, yeah, sure.
I look at everyone in the group. Blazer's been flying for years, guys. We got him. I trust you,
I
Blazer. You got
I
this. I'm
I
gassing you up.
grew up Top Gun on NES. Wait, no, Blazer's not that old.
All right. So the VTOL sets up, sets coordinates for the Fantastic Four building. Nick Fury tells you don't fail this time. And that's the kind of last thing you heard about him. And you guys are actually heading towards the oh,
Uh-oh.
Did we lose him?
Yeah, it's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Commander-in-Chief has lost
Oh, he's back.
He's moving.
oh, did I get frozen there for a second?
Yeah, he froze
Yeah.
up.
yeah.
Oh dang, that's weird. Okay. I didn't even freeze on my side. But it's all good. It's all good. So you guys are heading towards the Baxter building. Josh, you are the pilot right now, so you're piloting. So could you make a vigilance check with a target number of 13?
Oh,
Fantastic.
fantastic 17.
Nice. So as you're in the air, you're piloting this thing from a distance, you see some people actually on the roof. And let me get you guys over there.
Fantastic means we're doing a barrel roll, guys.
Okay, can you guys see everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see in the distance, you kind of see things going on. You tell the team, looks like there's a bunch of Hydra agents on the roof, and you actually see not only do you see Hydra agents, you see one of the Hydra people actually has, he landed. You can kind of tell he has a jetpack on. And then because you got the fantastic, you also see that that you see a mysterious actually I don't want to reveal who he is quite yet. Okay. Jeez. I think everything's going kind of slow right now. You actually see a humanoid purple and yellow figure kind of in the distance, and you can't quite make out who he is, but he looks like he is actually, doing a lot of the directing. You're flying in. How do you want to proceed right now? Do you want to approach the building? You want to kind of stay back and watch what's going on?
Can our jet just chill in the air?
Yeah. How far you want to be back?
I think we want to be able to like be close enough to see what's at least get an idea of what's going on the roof. I don't know, guys. Are we planning on making a rooftop landing and going top down here?
It's up to you, man. You're driving the boat here.
It's true.
Okay.
Yeah, then let's kind of see what's going down on the roof and if we think we can possibly land up there.
Okay. So as you guys are making your way in, let's make one more vigilance check, Josh. You can do a target number of 15 to see if you can remain kind of hidden as you kind of pull up to the building.
All right, guys, hold on. I did not roll a 15.
Oof.
That's a 10.
The opposite of a 15.
Yeah, it's the opposite of a 15.
So as you guys are coming in, the character he actually sees you. And let me actually grab him. Yeah, I feel like I was not prepared for this or something. This is crazy.
Quinjets have autopilot, right?
They do.
Okay.
Are we trying to keep this jet?
Well, let's not, throw it into the building, but
I was really trying to avoid that, but I mean, it's not the worst idea to just go from the top instead of just in the middle, but not ideal.
I mean, you see the Fantastic Four coming and going from the rooftop all the time. So I figure.
Zola.
Yeah, so as you guys are approaching, um, like I said, you see the mysterious man giving directives. Looks like they're trying to actually break inside of the Fantastic Four building. And like I said, the building itself is surrounded. It's only you can only gain access to it if you are the Fantastic Four. There are the lower levels you can actually get into it, but anything above like the second floor, it has biometric scans, so you just can't get into it. This mysterious Hydra agent group is trying to actually take down the security system, but they have to contend with some of the system here. So the system here is our good old pal HERBIE. So let me get HERBIE on here. Fury comes. So Nick Fury actually, you're not hearing from Jay Fury for a little bit. He's pissed. Nick Fury comes on and tells you that's the security system right there, HERBIE. And you see like a little robot, and you see one of the Hydra agents kind of messing with it. And actually, let me get you what HERBIE actually stands for, because you guys are like, what the heck is a HERBIE?
Well, he's the Fantastic Four's like robot buddy. I know who he is. I don't know what it stands for, but I've definitely heard of him.
This is just this is Ethan talking, huh?
Oh yeah. That is the nerd Ethan saying, "Oh yeah, I know who that is. That's fine."
So Fury tells this is HERBIE. This is the Fantastic Four humanoid experimental robot, B-type integrated electronics. He is the security system and the fellow friend of the Fantastic Four, and actually built by Mr. Fantastic himself. So you guys immediately get spotted uh, as you're making, your descent or towards this rooftop.
And like we know we got spotted, right? Like it's obvious. They're like, "Oh hey, look, there's a Quinjet in the
There's,
air." Like this is
Correct.
they're all
bad.
turning and pointing.
Yeah.
Like the mysterious bad guys like pointing directly at you. Um, would anybody like to make a check? We'll go target number 13 to see. Actually, everybody can make a check. How about that? Everybody make a check and to see who we can identify as this mysterious villain, and we will go with a logic check.
Logic check.
Logic.
Oh yeah,
So
I got a -3 to
Oh,
logic.
nice.
I'm good.
Oh, fantastic.
I got a fantastic 12.
let's see, Blazer, what'd you get? I mean, not Blazer. Sorry, Storm Shadow. You got an 11.
Yeah,
Oof.
logic's not my thing. I don't
Yeah.
care.
So I'll give it to you. No, 1 out of 3 is. He's
Well,
going to remain hidden. No, well, as far as not hidden, but he's not going to tell you who he is right now.
I fantastically failed to identify him. So do I just like completely misidentify?
Yeah, you're like, oh look, there's
That's
the
Magneto.
Incredible Hulk. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
who's
really
Iron
blew them.
Man's? He's like, oh, it's HERBIE.
Um,
R2D2.
R2D2.
so we see the people messing with HERBIE on the roof. They're obviously trying to break in. We know
Yep.
we're here to stop this stuff. Um, so like I'm picturing me sitting in the back of the plane, very much like OG Wolverine from the X-Men movies, where he's just like, I don't really want to be here. Like I'm mad. I'm rooting in the corner. And I want to get up and be like, "You guys ready for a fight?" And I want to grab both of them and just teleport us to the roof, like right in the middle of all the bad guys.
Okay. And then, so also just to kind of describe what this building looks like. So you guys see the numbers on there. The two, that's actually an observatory. So that's like, where they're looking into space. Those rooms are actually locked. And there's a guy standing right on top of it, trying to, find his way in somehow. Three is Herbie. One is where the fantastic car comes out of. And four is actually an elevator system.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and poof you guys there, and we'll roll for initiative. Let me add the turnover almost. And then I will roll for initiative for these guys as well. Yeah, you guys can kind of pick where you poofed at. And I assume you guys put the jet in autopilot, or did he just let the jet just kind of, hit the side of the building, hit the ground?
I I I flipped the big glowing autopilot button just before I
Let it
poofed.
just float over the top of us. It'll be all right.
It was yeah. I'm a quick learner. I found that one.
Yeah.
All right, let me get these guys on. All right. So, just to set the scene for the audience, there are currently seven Hydra agents, and there's actually one of the Hydra officers. You see him as well. He set off to the sky. He has on a jetpack, so he's kind of like flying around right now. Each one of these Hydra agents are armed with rifles, and then the mysterious bad guy is just kind of in the middle, and he just laughs super maniacally. You see a glowing face right in the middle of it. And of course, I mean, he's a bad guy. He can't resist, blurting out his own name. And he's like, Hydra will forever rule. So says Armin Zola. Zatu, the narrator, appears and tells you Armin Zola, height 5'10, weight 200 pounds. Distinguishing features a humanoid robot with a screen for a face in his chest. Armin Zola was once a brilliant Nazi scientist who, in order to protect himself from the dangers of his own creations, transferred his mind into a robotic body he made. Atop this body, he mounted an experimental ESP box, a device designed to amplify his own brain waves. The ESP box worked better than Zolan ever could expect it, granting him a slew of telepathic powers. His renown in fascist circles skyrocketed, and after the fall of the Third Reich, Zola joined with the Red Skull and several other fanatic fascists to form the latest incarnation of the terrorist group Hydra. In the years since, Zola has always been a top-ranking member in Hydra High Command. He forms the backbone of the evil organization's scientific efforts, and he has roughly responsible for the creation of many of the most powerful villains. Doughboy, Manfish, Primus, and Black Knights, aka the Fenris Twins, all owe their existence to the dastardly inventions of Zola. Zola is not a skilled fighter, but his ESP box allows him to hold his own in battles against the likes of Captain America and the Falcon.
Oh,
And with
Arnhem.
and with that, actually, it looks like we got a tie. So Stormshade, what is your agility? Let me see if you go before him.
Uh, just my agility like bonus score thing
Yeah,
is
what's your agility score?
a 2, but I have a thing that lets me use my melee instead of agility.
That's
I
fine. You're
have
faster than him anyway.
okay, well, that's fine then.
So,
Oh, and it's just my melee defense, not my actual. Yeah, so I'm just a 2. Never mind. But I'm still faster than him, so suck it.
okay. Well, you are first, and everybody is in position where they would like to be at.
Yeah, sure.
And with that,
Yeah.
we will begin combat.
Cool.
I am going to immediately move between these two cats here, and I'm going to use a power called Whirling Frenzy.
So we know that one now.
Yeah, we've used it. It's pretty much I attack everybody within my range. So I'm gonna attack both of these cats. I'm making sure. I'm trying to remember if one of them passes, if I miss everything. If the attack
You can
misses.
still drop it in the thing. I'm pretty sure you hit them individually though.
Yeah. If any attack is a success, the enemy takes half regular damage. Fantastic, they take full damage. Yep. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna roll my attack, and that is a 21. Because I have signature attack, I get a edge if I attack with my sword. So I'm gonna use it on the Marvel die, see if I can get fantastic like that.
Nice.
So they will take. So question: normal fantastic attack doubles damage.
Correct.
I am also mighty, which means I can push people back, or I can take, because we've talked about this before. I
Right.
can either push people back or I can take
I
the
think it was
special
text,
effects.
which is stunned. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to push them back. Um, they don't take double damage because of the ability says on Fantastic they just take full damage. But they will both take 36, or I'm assuming a 22 hits. I don't want to put words in your mouth. But if it does hit, they're both stunned and they both take 36 damage from my sword.
Uh, Let me check some reactions right quick.
And it costs 5 focus too, by the way. So I usually just do that without saying anything.
Let me make sure how far are you within my reach.
That's not
You,
me.
yeah, I'm looking for him though. So Armin Zola sees, you pull out your sword. Armin Zola immediately skulks behind Fireboy. So he uses his reaction. So the character is the target of an attack, and someone within their reach is not the target of that attack. So he's going to actually move behind
Is
Fireboy.
it Skulk within melee distance, right?
Yeah, that's what, and he's one.
Don't you have to be right next to him to be melee distance?
He is. That's why were you able to see the arrow? That's one square.
Yeah, but that would be 5 feet in between them, right? Like I wouldn't be able to attack somebody with my sword with that much space in between us.
Oh, you're saying like if someone's like right up
Like
on you?
he and I are melee distance. Fireboy and him have a 5 foot gap in between them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Isn't that how it goes? I mean, that's how D&D is. It could be completely different. It's just I thought that's how it was. If
This
not,
one, I
that's
mean,
totally fine.
I say it's melee range. So melee range is within one square, unless you have like a big trait, and then big makes it two. So yeah, he's gonna skulk basically between or behind Fireboy. Let me move. He's gonna move right behind him, basically pushing Fireboy that way. And however, the Hydra agent, he just fully took that. Go ahead and tell us how that looked though.
Just in a flash of smoke and electricity, you don't even really see the attack. You just see both of them have electricity kind of run up their bodies.
And the Hydra agents is just like, "Ah!" Like he fully takes that hit and he is out of there. Fireboy, unfortunately, Armin
Do you
Zola.
have any reactions that
Yeah,
you
do
can
you have
do?
any reactions or anything that you can do right now?
Sorry. So would this be like, could I do like slip free, or would slow motion dodge be more action?
You could do slow motion dodge. It would basically give him a trouble, but
It's not a ranged attack though.
oh
In
yeah,
slow
it's not a
motion
ranged attack.
dodge, ranged attack thing.
Not. And the slip free is whenever you're grabbed or pinned. So looks like I'm gonna have to take this.
Do you have what is the one that you use, Blazer,
It
where you get
is elemental protection or elemental
yeah,
barrier.
do you have that?
I got protection, yeah. Elemental protection.
You can use that.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that.
That'll keep you from taking 36 damage and being stunned.
I'll
Yes.
sacrifice 5.
So then drop elemental protection in there. I don't know we use that one all the time, but let's go ahead and read that one.
Right. The character protects themselves with their element, fire. Any attacks against them do 10 points of damage or less are instantly absorbed, and the protection continues. If an attack does more than 10, it destroys the protection. Either way, the character remains on. Nice.
Yeah.
So
I
tell us how
kind of
that
just look
look.
at
Yeah.
Stormshade and just like, okay, watch it, buddy.
Hey, stay on your toes. Don't get pushed around by the giant face in a body, and you don't get hit.
So Armin Zola just like laughs like maniacally. Look at trying to use big words. And he's just like cracking up right now that, you almost got really hurt by your guy. So as he's doing that, he actually he sees you see his glowing face just kind of glow real bright red, and he actually fires off an elemental burst. Um, and he fires it off right at Stormshade. So the character, we already know this one. He makes a ranged attack, and so he's going to make an agility check. And let me 17.
I will use a reaction here. And it's a ranged attack, right?
Correct.
I will probably blink. I'm trying to remember which of my things is the reaction thing. Yeah. So how many spaces away is that? Yeah. How big are these trees and stuff?
Just
Are they
like
like fairly large, like human-sized trees?
I would say probably like a 6 foot tree, like not nothing massive. I mean, you
Okay.
got to think you're on a skyscraper right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna disappear behind one of these trees. Use my reaction to blink away and go behind this tree so he can't see me.
Okay. And Armin Zola is not going to move. He's going to stay where he is. He's like, damn it. He's angry that he missed you. Um, and so with that, it is now. Whose turn is it? I got the thing pulled up. It is now Fireboy's turn.
Awesome. I am gonna do my handy dandy fly and jump in the air. Whoop, and jump in the air. And then I'm going to elemental grab the purple dude, the guy that got right behind me. Thought he was slick.
Okay. So then that one, I forgot what check that one is.
And I'm 20 feet in the air, so there's no trouble on it.
Okay. Go ahead and what is that? Put that one in chat again.
Yeah. 5 focus. The
Oh,
character
you
makes
make
an
an ego
ego attack.
attack. Okay, against the melee defense.
Whoop. Ignore the second one.
Nice. A
So
15. Fantastic
15,
15.
fantastic. Nice.
That is enough.
Awesome.
Target.
So he's
And so
grabbed right
since
now.
that's a fantastic, he takes the burn damage.
And he's pinned, which is
And
better
he's
than
pinned.
grabbed.
Hell yeah.
And it takes a 20 for him to get out of it.
Yeah, so hang on, let me check. So then on a fantastic target also is pinned and suffers the special effects. So let me grab pinned, and I will also grab a blaze for those who are curious about what they do. So first off, first off, a blaze. So the character loses 5 health at the end of each of their turns until they die or the condition ends, and it can be ended by rolling on the ground with a target number 10 agility check. And then where's pinned at? Pinned is a grab as grabbed, except the target has trouble on melee and agility checks and cannot use movement action. So
Perfect.
And the rules for grabbed are neither can move unless one can carry the other. Anyone making an attack against the entangled characters has trouble. If the attack against the intended target fails, You compare it to the other guy, and it can hit the other guy if it's high enough to hit them. If the attacker doesn't care who gets hit, the attacker has an edge. So it's grab plus the extra stuff.
Yep. And then he'll lose 5 health at the end of his turn. So Blazer, you're up right now.
All right. So we've got Zola pinned. I'm going to take a step back just to stay out of melee range. But then I'm going to fire my elemental burst at Zola and make sure I'm saying the right one. Yeah. Elemental burst.
Yeah, you're firing at Zola, you said.
Yep.
Holy crap.
And that's a fantastic 19.
Yeah, that was enough to hit him.
And that's just the basic one, right? It wasn't the like powered up one.
No, and I was debating doing a powered up one, but a basic one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 35 damage, but since it's fantastic, that's doubled to 70. And
Nice.
he'll also suffer my special effect, which is blindness.
So you just did 70 damage? Holy
Yep.
crap. So you hit, so tell us how that happened.
Yeah, so seeing that Fireboy was able to snare Zola and hold him down, he's as easily the biggest threat on the roof with us. So having learned from my previous mistakes, I jump out of melee range to be on the safe side. I've had too many guys try and do a head smash with me. And then just open full bore, and then he's pinned, so he's not moving. He's an easy target, and I just unload right into him.
You see the little screen on his body like literally go red, and then it stays red for like 2 seconds, and then his face pops back on. And with that, it is now all of the Hydra agents' turns. So they are going to okay. They're all just gonna start just shooting at you guys right now. Um and I guess I'll start from the guy who is furthest to the right. So everybody's gonna unleash weapons blazing. And so they're gonna split the attack into two. And it's gonna be an agility check. And so now they're gonna shoot at Fireboy and Blazer. Especially since Fireboy is currently holding their leader right now. Ooh,
Fantastic.
fantastic. 17.
Oh, nice.
Uh, so
And I
you've
can't use a
already,
reaction.
yeah, I was like, unless you have a trait that gives you another reaction.
Yeah, because it's the same round that you use protection to save yourself from me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blazer, what about you?
I'm gonna use my reaction to activate my elemental protection for 5 focus.
Okay. Um, so the total damage done was 7, but it was fantastic, so it was doubled, so it's gonna be 14. Um, he immediately pulls out his gun. Well, his gun was already out, but they're just shooting into the air right now, trying to hit um trying to hit Fireboy
It's
because
only 7 damage. Sorry.
well, it's gonna be double because of the fantastic.
No, the fantastic success only makes it full damage because it's half damage before.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
but they do get to attack again. If they do a fantastic, they get a bonus attack with this power against any available target with the same effect.
Oh, I guess I should
So,
start
so they
reading the
get
whole
to
thing, huh?
shoot somebody again,
Okay, so
but it is only 7.
and also so Blazer, you fully energized up and just basically you absorbed all that and you still have your uh shield going up.
Right.
However, Fireboy, you're gonna take damage and you'll just take 7.
Say less.
The same guy is gonna continue shooting and firing again, so he's gonna do another agility check at the same two people. A 12.
Nope.
You said
Doesn't hit.
doesn't hit. What about you, Blazer?
is, sorry, what was it again?
A 12.
12. That is a miss.
So he misses. Actually, I forgot to go roll for the Hydra officer. Let me just roll for him right quick. I don't know how I forgot about him. And I'll get him on the next round, I guess. So he'll basically go. Basically, the Hydra officer will basically go after
After
Fireboy.
Fireboy.
Okay. All right. My bad. So the one on top of the observatory, he's also going to continue firing at, the same two people. Oh, wrong thing. I'm going to press this. 13. This
That's a
13 hit.
miss.
That's a miss on you. What about you, Fireboy?
Oh, and for my agility,
Yep.
Yeah.
misses.
So yeah, everybody's just missing right now. The next guy closest to Armin Zola, he's actually going to take a shot at Fireboy and Storm Shade on this one, using steel weapons blazing.
Man, they don't like me grabbing their leader, huh?
No, not at
Doesn't
all.
seem that way.
That's he rolled a 9. These are some terrible rolls. I assume that misses everybody.
Yeah, miss me with that.
Yep.
The guy closest towards Blazer, he's also just gonna, bro, these are like some real stormtroopers right now. Uh, he's gonna take a shot at Fireboy and Blazer on this one since they're the closest.
Miss.
14.
Miss.
Okay. The guy to the right of the observatory.
Ranged attacks against ranged attackers
I
makes
know.
their agility defense really good.
So he's gonna take a shot at Fireboy as well as Blazer again. 13, we know misses.
Miss.
What is
Nobody's
y'all's
moving right now.
agility defense? Is it 15?
Mine's 15.
Mine's 16.
16? Nice.
The last guy, he's gonna move up. Actually, he's gonna go hide behind a tree. He's gonna take a shot from behind a tree, and he's gonna see if he can actually hit somebody from behind there. So any shots taken at him will have trouble unless you can, get him at a good angle. But he's taking a shot at Blazer and Fireboy again.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, that
I
one's
was
a hit.
troubled.
16, only doing 6 damage though. Somebody had
Half
so he
of half of that.
oh yeah, God dog, I forgot. Yeah, half, so 3 damage. So I imagine him just like running behind a tree, just like sweating super hard, and he like peeks out from behind and just starts shooting. But of course, it's one of you guys absorbed that, huh?
Yep.
All right. So with that, we are on to the next round.
I'm assuming Herbie doesn't really do anything. He's just kind of causing a
Nope.
ruckus up here.
No,
Okay.
you just see him like run around in a
Okay.
circle, like floating around. He's just like, ah!
Where's
Um,
Mr. Fantastic?
Zola's still pinned, right?
Correct.
And Skulk is a move action, so he's not going to be able to move behind you this time.
Well,
So I'm
he's
going
in
to
the
do the
air.
same thing.
He's in the air too.
Do what?
He's in the air.
Fireboy's in the air.
Yeah, he's in the air with Fireboy.
Zola's not. Fireboy is. He grabbed him from a distance, and he's pinned to the ground, right?
Oh, did you pin him to the ground or did you pin him in your hand? I
I
thought I
I
It's
thought
the
I pinned
elemental
him to the
grab's a
hand.
distance thing.
that's why he flew in the air.
So did you
So
grab him and then pull him up to you? I missed that part. If you pulled him up to you, I thought he was still on the ground.
Oh, well, I kind of assumed I went up in the air and grabbed him into my height level.
yeah, so I said, yeah, that's the way
Oh, okay. I
I
thought elemental grab was like you grabbed him from a distance instead of having to be right on him. That's my bad. Well, in that case, how high up are you? How high
I'm
up did you
tw
go?
I'm 20 feet.
Okay, yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to hit both of them at the same time. Um, I'll just go smack this guy then. I'm gonna go right there and attack this dude with that right there. 17, and I'm gonna re-roll my middle one. 19, fantastic.
Which
That's
guy? Sorry, which guy did you?
Just the guy I'm next to up here on the tower thing
Oh, I
on the
see.
corner.
Okay, yeah, he definitely's out of there.
Yeah, so another 36 plus stunned if he survived, but yeah. Um, so that's my movement and my attack to move over there. And that'll
Yeah.
be my turn.
So that guy is out of there. He did not stand a chance.
How tall is this building?
It's a skyscraper.
It's
Like
just
it's
yeah, it's
like
a
Stark Tower in
Yeah.
Avengers, like it's
Mhm.
skyscraper in New York
Yeah.
City. The Baxter Building.
yeah. Let
Because I
me.
really wanted to Spartan kick a dude off of this thing, but this isn't the Spider-Man video game where it automatically like webs them back to the building because you can't kill anybody, so I couldn't
Yeah.
do that. Because I wanted to stab the flying guy and just have him fall to the ground. Like, kill the jetpack, not him, and just have him fall and then teleport back to the roof. But I'm trying not to kill people.
That's okay. That's where we come in.
I mean, Blackjack's not here, so
It's
Okay. So Armin Zola, he's right there, and he tells Fireboy, "Do you think I need to be on the ground to do damage to you?" And so he focuses a telepathic blast, which is a first we've seen. So uh, it calls five focus. The character makes a logic attack against the target in a line of sight. If the attack is a success, it inflicts regular focus damage. On a fantastic success, the target takes double damage instead and is stunned for 1 round. So he's hoping he can stun you and bring you falling down to the ground.
Would he be troubled because he's pinned or no?
Well, he's not. He's not moving or
that
anything.
was
This is just
only
all
melee
mind.
and agility checks. So this
Oh,
he doesn't have to like move himself, so it doesn't affect him.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm press wrong thing. Logic and
oh,
He's got a lot of logic. He's a smart dude.
yeah,
yeah.
Oof.
I
and
don't.
I don't think you have any reactions to even help you on focus.
Nah.
So, you're gonna only take regular focus damage. So you're gonna take 36 damage to focus.
Oh, to focus?
Yeah.
Dang.
So what I imagine Zola did, he's like he loves to laugh, and he's just like cracking up laughing, and then you see like the little antenna on his head just basically light up real bright, gives you a little headache, but you still good, you still good.
I'm just like, God, get out of my head.
And with that, it is now the Hydra officer's turn. So he's like flying around right now. So because he has on a jetpack, uh, he has the movement speed of 20. So let me grab him. Trying to think what's the best way. They're trying to get you to let go of Armin Zola. So he's just actually, let me make sure he's gonna do this. So he was already in the air, so is for his movement speed, he's about 20 feet in the air as well. So he's basically on the same level as you. Uh he's gonna stay kind of across the building where he is, and he's gonna open up fire using suppressive fire. So the character makes an agility check against the target vigilance defense. If the attack is a success, apply normal health damage reduction. Any damage is applied to the target's focus. On a fantastic success, the damage is double, and then the target takes any focus damage just stunned for 1 round. So he's going to make an agility check and compare it to your vigilance defense. 13.
Yeah, that hits my. Yeah, I'm exactly at 13.
Have you used reaction yet this round?
No, I have not. I could use slow motion dodge on this one.
Or you can skulk behind Zola.
Do I have skulk? Does everyone have skulk?
Everybody does. It's just kind of a general
Yeah,
reaction.
so if you look at your
If
character
you go
sheet,
to
if you go to actions,
actions and
you'll
then
see all the listed
reactions.
Oh, I see.
reactions.
I see. Oh, I don't think I do have it. It just says dodge, grab, escape, attack. Oh,
Uh,
move.
No, go to
reaction.
reactions. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Because there's one to interpose as you step in between the attack, and skulk as you
Mhm.
move behind somebody else.
Yeah, I'm gonna move behind.
Use your grab to move Zola in the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna use him as a human shield
There you go.
Okay, so
or
that was
whatever
a
he is shield.
13 against his,
And I'm sure his
and
vigilance
yeah,
is better. Yeah.
his vigilance is at 12.
Oh, it still hits him. Nice.
Oh dang, I shouldn't have revealed that. Anyway,
Oh.
vigilance that actually hits him. So what I imagine what happened is the guy's just like shooting, and Fireboy just like, kind of moves out the way, pulls Zola up right in front of him, and Zola's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" And he's just taking the damage. So that is 10 damage, right?
10 focus damage.
10 focus damage.
Which I'm sure is a drop in the bucket for him.
Actually, he has damage reduction. Well, not damage reduction. He actually, let me get what it's actually called. Uh,
Only health damage reduction helps him.
so he actually has Uncanny 2, which is a permanent any damage multiplier for attacks against the character focus are reduced by 2. So that 2 right there turns to a 0, and anytime it's a 0, the damage is completely nullified. So he takes no health damage on that one. I mean, no focus damage, sorry. I forgot to look at his traits anyway. But with that, it is now Fireboy's turn.
Okay. So I'm sitting on top of this skyscraper. Well, lying on top of the skyscraper. Well, I kind of look at all these stormtrooper guys, and I basically just go like, "You guys want your buddy so bad? Well, go get him." I just like toss him off the building.
Okay. So you're just basically gonna drop him.
Yeah, I'll drop him off the skyscraper and
So
see if some of those henchmen's coming after him.
I'm pretty sure he can fly.
Oh, he can fly?
Uh, if it's anything like regular Arnim Zola, if he's in his little suit thing. But that's okay. You already threw him.
Yeah, the damage has been done.
He
Okay.
might not be. I get him and the Ninja Turtles. Is it Crag from the Ninja Turtles? That is
Krang.
like Krang.
Krang.
Yeah, is also in like a face in a little suit thing
So
like
wait,
that.
so currently right now, Fireboy, you're right above the building. You need to move with him. And let me make sure he doesn't have any big traits or anything. So which way are you moving with him to see
I
which way
would
you're
just,
gonna drop him off?
I'll probably move.
Okay. Go ahead and take your token there as well. Okay. So he's like pleading to you. He's like, "Don't drop me, don't drop me, don't drop me." And you're dropping him, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So as you drop him, you hear him screaming and yelling. And then you look down and you see he's actually rescued by an attack helicopter.
Oh,
So an attack helicopter has just appeared. Not only that, not only that, 2 attack helicopters have appeared out of nowhere. Armin Zola is safe inside of one of the helicopters as well. So now these helicopters are going to go at the end of the turn order. So now you guys have to deal with 2 attack helicopters. And with that,
oh man.
Blazer, it's your turn. Oh,
Uh,
actually,
oh,
Zola tells you he's laughing hard again. And he said, "You tried to actually kill me. A hero tried to kill me. What a new sight this is." And so now, go ahead, Blazer.
all right. So the all right. So the 4 guys still on the roof. Are they still all functional?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There's 5 on the roof, and one jetpack guy and two helicopters. Don't forget this guy hiding down here.
Yeah. Um, so can I all right. I'm not feeling super great about these attack helicopters. Ask R2D2 what the chances are he lets us inside.
He tells you that Armin Zola's, because he has tech resilience as a trait. So let me just read text resilience. So the character relies on technology for power. When they take damage that would render them unconscious, they can instead lose all of their technology. Uh, Basically, he has that combined with some other technical things. He is kind of shutting down all of HERBIE's like actual functions right now.
Okay, so HERBIE really can't help us out.
As long as Zola is around, HERBIE can't access the building's defense system.
Gotcha.
Not only that, HERBIE also tells you that, this has been kind of a major distraction right now. And he tells you that, in other parts of the HERBIE system tells you that there are another group of individuals inside of the building as well. And with that, the guy next to HERBIE right then kind of hits HERBIE with the butt of his gun and tells him to shut up. And HERBIE kind of like, freezes.
So they've already made it inside the building. Did not know that.
All right. Um, so it looks like I'm still in range then. I don't know how high the helicopter is. It's about 9. Yeah, I guess I'm still in range. So yeah, I'm gonna fire my elemental burst at the attack helicopter.
Okay, let me.
The one with Zola in it.
Okay, so if you're trying to hit that, it's going to be a target number of 16,
The
14.
14.
The helicopter basically, maneuvers out of the way real fast. Any movement?
Um, yeah, then I'm gonna move ropes. Wrong thing. I'm gonna to the other side of this observatory.
Okay. So only two of them. Let me see. I'm trying to see if this is a direct line of sight. So these three by you will be able to see you, but this guy can't see you at all. So he won't be able to see you. This guy can still look down at you, and you still got this guy looking at you. Okay. Um, with that is all the Hydra agents' turn. They saw the guy who can teleport take out, multiple of their friends. So they're focusing all their efforts on him now. So same thing, weapons blazing, they're just firing right now. Oh, wrong guy. Ignore that one.
14 misses.
So 14 misses. That was the one right on the observatory, right in front of you.
Are you
And
shooting at two people? Is it me and somebody
no,
else?
he's just focused a single shot on you, or the
Okay.
single focusing on you right now.
I thought that was the one that split them. Sorry.
No, that was snap shooting that does it. Okay. And then the guy next to HERBIE is also taking a shot at you as well.
Nope.
That one misses. Um, the the one that is kind of further or kind of closest to Blazer is actually gonna take a shot at you as well. But he doesn't have a clear shot at you. That observatory is kind of in the way of him. So he's just gonna fire at Blazer. 8, no
Yeah.
misses. And anyway, you're still concentrating anyway, so they can't do anything to you. And then the next one is gonna fire at Blazer as well. 9,
Nope.
no misses as well. So they're all firing at you, straight up missing. And now it's the attack helicopter's turn. So, Fireboy, you're right next to the attack helicopter.
I think you have one more Hydra guy. You forgot the hiding guy down here at the bottom.
Oh shoot, I
You
sure
only did
did.
4. There's 5 of them.
I sure forgot about him.
Yeah,
He's
he's
gonna
real
take a.
hidden.
He really is. He's gonna try to take a shot at Blazer as well again from a distance.
I was gonna
13.
feel real bad if that one actually hit, but
Nope.
so, not that they're gonna do enough damage to actually hurt you, but I would have still felt bad.
Okay. And then so the attack helicopters, they're just hovering right now. The one in front of Fireboy is gonna just take a shot at him. Which I guess I just need to roll a regular D6. I don't have that thing pulled up in front of me.
So would this be for my agility defense then?
If it's a
Uh,
ranged attack, it's agility defense. If it's melee, it's your melee
yep.
defense.
And I forgot
Unless you
to,
have something that makes it otherwise. Like I get to use my melee no matter what because I
Yeah.
have stuff that lets me do it.
and actually there's two Hydra agents actually inside of the helicopters, so it's actually going to use their focus to try to fire and hit you. So they're the ones actually piloting that. So the first one took a shot at you, firing, shooting for a 12. I know this miss, right?
Miss.
Yep. And then the second one closest to Storm Shade is also gonna fire off as well. Fantastic
Fantastic
failure.
failure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Triple
So
ones.
yeah, and unfortunately nothing happened with the fantastic failure. And then for the movement, they're gonna gonna stay just hovering where they are right now. And with that, it is now Storm Shade's turn.
You said both helicopters have two Hydra guys in them. Like one
Correct.
shooting, one flying the thing.
Oh, sorry. Like one pilot and then shooting. With this one, it's just like he has a steering wheel who can just fire the shots off. So
Okay.
it's
But
just
there's two people in each one.
one person in each one. Sorry.
One person in each one. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like an Apache. It's like a
Yes.
cockpit type thing.
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha. That makes more sense. Um, is there, is it like a one-seater?
Yes. It is a one seater.
Well, that changes things a little bit. Because I wanted to go join him in the helicopter.
Oh, that
Um,
would be sick.
that was the plan. But if it's a one-seater, there's not enough room for me to get inside. I don't think I want to try to like stab through the glass and hit him that way. I feel like that is not going to work very well. So I don't know what to do to take down the helicopter. Um, hold on. Let me look at my stuff here. How Where's Zola at in the other helicopter? Is he like on like the side of it somewhere, like hanging on?
Yeah. He's just like hanging on, like
Okay.
one handed, like just hanging there.
I really don't have much to do for that, which is frustrating. Um,
Boomerang sword.
yeah, I mean, I can shoot stuff at people like you guys can. It's just it's not super strong. I really wanted to teleport into the helicopter and fuck some shit up. Um, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna try. I want to teleport onto like the top of the cockpit
Yes.
of this guy up here and attack the pilot like through the glass, like try to break through the glass and hit him.
Yeah. I'll be
And
honest.
I'm mighty too,
Okay.
so I can pick up buses and shit. So hopefully I can punch through glass.
So the size of this vehicle is actually counted as huge. So
That's
it's
fine.
got a lot of health. If you can at least get it down
Well, I'm
to
not trying to break the whole thing. I'm just trying to punch through some glass with a sword and hit the guy inside.
Get to the
Like,
pilot.
I don't want to like destroy the helicopter itself. Like, I want it to stay in the air because I don't want it to fall and land on people.
Okay, let's give this a
It,
difficult melee check
okay.
with
And
a
I was
target
gonna
number
say like you can
15.
make the AC or like the attack number like higher and stuff because it's
Yeah,
fucking
that's what I
crazy
just
to do
did.
that. But yeah, that's what I want to do. And I'm just gonna attack it and let's see what happens. Of course, that's the worst roll I've had all day.
Yeah, so that's
And I'm gonna
not
use
enough.
I have
Okay.
an edge, and I'm gonna use it on the middle one, and it only gets a little bit better. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Dang.
yeah, 15, you were able to to break through the glass.
15 was enough. Nice. Um, yeah. So I would just break through the glass and hit the dude for 21 damage, and then hold on for dear life.
Okay. So he is still up. Took a lot of damage. He's kind of bleeding
Yeah.
out right now, but he's still up. So, okay. Armin Zola's turn. He tells you that he yells out to everyone. Actually, he doesn't say anything. He just creates, oh wait, not that one. He creates a telepathic network, which is a new power we haven't seen yet. So the character can communicate telepathically with a group of willing, linked people, each other whom they have met or seen before. The communication can be verbal, visual, or even complex, such as imparting location information. The group can number up. Oh wait, this had to be willing to. Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he
if
can.
it's us, we can like try to fight against it. If it's his own people, then
Yeah, so which I think it basically forces you, just like telepathic link. I can try to make a check to force it.
yeah, you have to do one of the other powers first before.
Okay. Yeah, so actually I'm gonna do telepathic link first.
Yeah, you have to link it, and then you can make the network as your next like action.
Yeah,
I
so
remember that from playing Maximus in one of our battle royal things. He can
yeah.
do that stuff.
So Fireboy is the closest to him. He's gonna telepathic link, so let me read that one. The character can communicate telepathically with one person at a time, and they must have met or seen the other person before. The communication can be verbal. I already read all that. There is no limit to distance on communication as long as the character and the target are in the same dimension. If you do not wish to speak with the character, the target can automatically tune them out. To force a telepathic link, the character can make a logic check against the target's vigilance defense. On failure, the character cannot attempt to communicate with the target in any other way for the rest of the day. On a success, the character can communicate with the target for one round. On a fantastic success, the target cannot shut out this character for the rest of the day. So Armin Zola is going to make a logic check and it's going to be against Fireboy's vigilance.
Unless he wants to let him in.
Oof, I don't think he's
Ooh,
going to have a choice.
yeah.
So that's an 18.
Oh man, yeah. No
So
choice.
he gets inside of your brain right now, and that's going to be his action check. Let me check this trait right quick.
Putting smoke in my head, man.
Oh, I need to start looking more of
I'm
his
sure he has
traits.
some complicated stuff. The brain focused guys are always more complicated than the I punch hard guys.
Fair enough.
All right, so he's inside of your mind right now, and he's
It's
still just
totally with
hanging
you.
on. Um, with that, it's the officer's turn. Officer's going to do a flyover. He's going to fly all the way over. The guy asks for help. He sees you're right there. Let me back up a little bit. And then he's gonna shoot at you as well.
I'm okay with that.
He's gonna use double tap. And so he's gonna make an agility check. And let's see if he can make it happen. Captain. Oh wow. Fantastic
Another.
12.
Ooh.
Nope, not good enough.
Straight up misses.
Um, no, never mind. It doesn't work that way. I had an idea, but I don't. It doesn't work that way, so never mind.
Yeah, he's just like hovering right now off the side of the building, shooting at you, missing, unfortunately. Blazer, you're seeing all this happening. Oh, not Blazer, sorry, Fireboy, what are you doing right now?
I'm gonna fly and get out of the way. Go back to where I originally was, and then I would like to, let's see here. I'd like to do an elemental blast, and I'm going to cast 10 more focus as well. And I'm going to shoot at the
Is that 10 focus?
helicopter.
It's
It's
five
five,
plus
Oh,
whatever else he wants to do.
so 15 together.
Okay.
15 total.
And then I'm gonna attack the helicopter with Zola.
Are
All
you
right.
shooting Zola specifically or the
Yeah.
helicopter
Yeah.
itself?
Who you trying to hit?
I'm gonna shoot at the helicopter.
Okay.
Okay. So to hit him, you're gonna need a target number 16.
Do it.
Oh,
24.
Oh,
My
nice.
boy got
nice.
666. Boy, the
The
devil.
devil number. Oh,
Oh yeah.
you got Zola in your head and you turn to the devil that fast? That's
Yeah.
scary.
Just summon
You
Mephisto.
don't mix fire with Zola, you
Sign
know.
of Mephisto. Uh-oh. If that is the end all be all to this, like Jordan throws a curveball and
That'd be
instead of
wild.
Kang, it turns into Fireboy's Mephisto, like shut the whole thing down.
That's at Disney Plus, huh? Okay, so you spent 15 focus, right? So it's
He
two
gets an
times.
extra 5 damage to that. So
Okay.
29 instead of 24. Right?
Yes.
+1 to the damage bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you spent 10, so it's a +5.
Oh, I spent 10. Well,
Yeah.
no,
The
spent 15,
5
but
and then the
yeah,
10
yeah,
extra. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I will tell you, you probably should have hit Zola, but hey, that's what you
I
chose.
think Zola's almost dead because Josh himself did like 70 damage to him in one hit.
I should
And
have. I was thinking of seeing
dude,
a cool hit on a helicopter and maybe it sliding onto a building.
you got a creepy Nazi in your head. There's no telling what's going on.
Exactly.
Like you can't help it.
So, Blazer, what are you doing right now? You seeing all this going on?
Chaos with helicopters.
Um, yeah, so I've kind of ducked behind the observatory, but yeah, I'm ready to take a shot. So I guess so I kind of assumed Zola was in the helicopter where I wouldn't be able to target just him,
He's hanging on it because I mean he's
but
robotic, so he's like hanging
uh,
on to it.
he's actually on. So yeah, so I want to pop out and take a shot at Zola.
Okay.
Oh, seriously?
Ooh, rough.
Um, the Hydra agent directing the helicopter is going to use help teammate, since he's actually the one flying at it, giving you trouble.
Oh, 13's good enough to hit him,
Oh,
dude. So you have to re-roll the 4 though.
yeah. Okay, an 11.
Ah,
Surely
surely that's too low.
An 11 still hits him.
Oh, jeez. His
Oh.
agility must be
Oh, it's true. Yeah,
shit.
he's all
He's
logic.
robot, like, yeah. That was my
So,
downfall with Maximus. Once you hit me once, I was done. It was over.
so Zola gets hit. Tell us how that looking for you.
Um, yeah, so just popping out from behind the observatory and took kind of an awkward shot. It didn't feel great to me, a little off balance. But still shot my energy beam at Zola hanging onto his helicopter and happened to catch him for 15 damage.
Zola's body kind of starts smoking, and he's not doing so well right now. And then it is all the Hydra people. Everyone's still targeting the guy on the helicopter right now. So they're still like they're just basically shooting, following you as you're like appearing. So weapons blazing again. 9 misses, of course. The one next to that was the one next to Herbie. The two next to Blazer are actually going to take a shot at Blazer. Uh, so the first one shoots,
Goodness
misses.
gracious.
The
Poor
second
Jordan.
one, the second one shoots.
I'm having Josh's flashback. Like flashback to Josh with your tech guy.
13 misses. These guys are just having a rough time.
Stormtrooper
Uh,
aim. You've already said it once.
I
It's bad.
know. The last one from behind the tree, he's found some courage. He's actually, let me see, not too far. Okay, he's gonna run up right beside his partner, and he's gonna do suppressive fire this time. So it's going to be an ego. It's going to be an agility against your vigilance defense. Oh, a fantastic 13 against.
Against Blazer.
Yeah, Blazer. Sorry.
Okay, and you said it was against my vigilance.
Yes, it's against your vigilance defense.
All right, that is a hit.
Oh,
So any damage is applied to your focus, and a fantastic, it does double damage, and
Stunned for a
you're
round.
stunned for 1 round. So you're going to take
But I,
14
but
focus damage.
but my yeah,
Does
so
the
my
protection
elemental,
shield,
yeah, my
does
protection
it
though
stop
would
it
have,
because it's focus damage? Or
yeah,
no?
let me put it in chat. Um, any attacks that do 10 points of damage or less are absorbed. Any attack that has 10 more than 10 points of damage destroys the protection.
It doesn't
Ah,
say physical or
yeah, you're
mental.
right. You're right. And it
Yeah.
did 14, so basically it
So it
just
does
broke.
break it.
It
Yeah.
Yeah, it
does
does.
break it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't
So,
take focus damage.
yeah,
So
I
that's
just
good.
imagine him just like shooting at you,
Yeah.
hitting you with a couple bullets, making you drop your
See, that's a weird
protection.
one. It's like physical bullets, so it's a physical attack, and your damage reduction is physical, but the result is mental because you're just getting shot at, and you're like, oh shit, I'm getting shot at. That's an
Yeah,
interesting like ability. I like
and it's
that.
like so, and then the other part to it says the character forces their foes to keep their head down. So what I assume it does is like rattle the opponent to make them like
That's why
duck.
it's doing
Mhm.
focus damage instead of
Correct.
physical damage because it's more so to be like scare people and make them duck down than it is to actually hit them,
Yeah.
which is an interesting like idea in the game. I like that.
So, and then it's the helicopter's turn. The two choppers. They're gonna flow directly to the other side, bringing Zola with them, and it's gonna try to shoot um at Fireboy, the
Oh,
one that's been
oh,
firing
it
at
won't.
them the entire time.
It won't shoot at me. That stinks. Have the
So
oh, that
16.
hits.
damn
Any
Mm.
reactions or anything?
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna use a slow
uncanny.
motion
Your
dodge
slow
on that.
motion dodge. That's what it is.
So then the
So they have
trigger,
trouble.
yep, it's gonna have
One of the
trouble.
sixes.
Let's just get this thing right here. Trouble.
Nice. Big
Yeah.
help. Big help.
12 misses.
Oh yeah, miss me.
And with that, we will
And
go
you're
up
still
to
flying too, right? Like
Oh
yeah.
with
yeah.
your fire going.
Hmm.
That's such a cool image. Like we talked about last time, like fire coming out of your hands to like stay in the
Oh
air.
yeah.
That's cool. Cool image.
Go ahead, Storm Shade.
I need to finish off this helicopter here. Did this helicopter make its attack or just the other one? Do you want to make
Uh
both of them attack or no?
oh, he's gonna try to shake you off. My bad.
Okay, yeah. I
Uh
was about to say he didn't do anything on the helicopter turn, so
yeah, so he's gonna try to shake you, but I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. To try to see if you can hang on. I think we call it a melee check, and it's gonna be agility.
like whatever is better for the helicopter, either agility or melee,
Yeah,
against my like strength to try to hold on.
right. So it's gonna
Is
be
what
an
I would think.
agility check. So
Yeah. No, I got a 16 on
15.
my
So
defense.
he's like, going up and down, doing
Spinning
helicopter
around in
stuff, spinning
circles.
around, yeah.
I'm strong as fuck.
And you're just hanging on.
Um, okay. So the thing is, what happens when I disable this man? What happens to the helicopter?
The same thing that happens to helicopters in all movies.
It's going to spin out of control and go somewhere. So I'm gonna have to try to. Let's just see if I can hit him first. How about that? Yeah, I'm just gonna try to finish off this dude in the helicopter. See if I can. Because I don't have anything to make him set it down nicely.
Unless you get a fantastic.
Yeah. Because even like my ego is not very good for me to like try to make an ego check. Be like, dude, like you're bleeding out. Like, give up, go home. Don't crash this helicopter and die.
I mean,
But
if
my
you want to
ego's
try
not very
to,
good.
if you
I
want to
might as well
try,
try it.
I was like, I will give you. So if you can take him out, I mean, logic is not that good. If you can try to figure out a way to make it land softly, Maybe a logic
So
check.
my two options here, and you can tell me if either of these are like capable of being done. Either number one, he's real hurt. I ego check him to be like, dude, you're about to bleed out. Like, don't kill yourself in a helicopter crash. Like, I'll let you fly away now if you just leave. And then I make a good check, he flies away. Or two, I attack him. I sit down in the pilot seat and I try to land it myself.
I was gonna say, so if you do that, the first one, he does have a trait. Um, he has determination.
Okay, so he's
Uh,
hard to convince of turning
correct,
against his ways. Okay.
correct. And then also, if you get behind the pilot seat, you're gonna have to make basically an agility check along with a logic check because you've never flown a helicopter before. If you have piloting, which is one of the traits,
Yeah.
then I give it to you.
I'm just gonna attack him.
Okay.
18. Let me hit my
Nice.
edge on that one. Still 18. I'm assuming 18 hits and 31 kills you, because
That
36
is
was killing people outright.
that is correct.
Uh,
So,
so instead of trying to fly the helicopter,
hmm
I want to like knock him out, and as he's unconscious, I want to grab him and teleport the two of us back to the roof. So the helicopter's going to go, which is not something I want to happen, but I can't fly a helicopter, so whatever. But I'm going to save this dude's life at the very least. I'm going to teleport him to the roof so he doesn't just crash and burn and die.
okay. So, with that being said, you're able to do all the teleport thing.
Yeah,
The
tech
helicopter
plus
itself
10 focus.
is going to take a straight line. So anybody on this straight line, so is that straight? It's just about straight. So Blazer and the both of the Irish agents, because this is a pretty good sized helicopter, they're gonna have to make agility checks to see if they can get out of the way. So Blazer, you want to start off doing an agility check?
Yeah.
Target number 13.
13, 14.
Nice. And then let me get these two guys.
So the helicopters are higher than the roof then?
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
up above.
Ooh. So let me let me do some quick math right quick. So one of the hydrations was able to get past it. The next one, 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1, 7, and I'm gonna actually double it because it is a helicopter. So 14 damage to the one on the left who is not able to get out of the way. Josh, since you jumped out of the way, I'll let you choose which way you want to jump. You can move 5 feet for free.
I'm gonna jump towards the edge of the building towards the other helicopter with Zola in it.
Okay. And then the other guy is also gonna jump out of the way as well. And the helicopter is just on the building right now, just burning on fire right now,
I
destroyed.
I have the power to move the token. I moved it down there for you, but I was gonna make it bigger to show that it was like a big helicopter, but I can't do that. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I
I was
got you.
gonna help you out and make it bigger just so, to show it was bigger, but I don't know why it lets me move it, but I figured I'd help. Hey, there it is.
Nice.
Big
Yeah,
helicopter.
yeah,
Me and knocked out guy are just gonna be
yep.
like fairly close right here by
By
Herbie in
Herbie.
the trees
All
and
right.
stuff.
You laid him in the dirt because he's dirty
Yep.
now.
And that uses one of my reactions to teleport together.
Okay.
So I still have move. Actually, I can use movement to teleport together too, right? Yeah, I'll send that over just so. That's my attack and my movement, so I still have both of my reactions, just in case I get shot at.
I can just imagine this guy still in a seated position, but his butt's in the air and his face is just in the dirt.
Whoa, Jack's on that freaky stuff right now.
He's got a crazy Zola in his mind. You don't
Yeah,
know. It's
I
not
got a
his
Nazi,
thoughts.
dude.
It's not his
Speaking
thoughts.
speaking of that, Zola's turn. Zola uses command. which is
Yep.
it lasts for 1 round, costs 5 focus. The character gives an order to the target who they've established a telepathic link. The character makes a logic check against the target's logic defense. On a success, the target complies with the order. On a fantastic success, the character gains an edge the next time they use this power against the same target. The command must be something that they can complete in a single action. If it involves harming someone, the character has trouble on the check. If it will cause the target to harm themselves, the character takes double trouble. So he's going to command Fireboy to use Elemental Burst at Storm Shade.
I should have killed him.
So, so first I'll make the logic check uh, to see if I can get past your logic defense. Uh,
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Yep. So with that, so on the regular success, now you must make an agility check against Storm Shade, and it's gonna have trouble.
I'm using elemental burst.
Yep.
Yeah. Just the basic burst thing, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be an agility check versus an agility check with trouble. Sorry.
Oh, it has trouble. Nice.
Oh boy.
Reroll that
20.
middle 6 for me.
Yeah, it's a little rough right there. Oh.
Okay, so that would hit me, but I have things.
Yeah, am I conscious through this whole thing? Am I just kind of like, oh, I can't
It's-
control myself?
Yeah,
That's how I picture it. Is like you can tell what's happening, you just can't do anything about it.
your hands just like creepily move
Yeah.
up, and you're trying to
They're
fight
like
back against
shaking.
it. Yeah.
I think I'm going to. How much damage is that? 24. Yeah, that's rough. I can either elemental protection or blink behind a tree. I've already blinked behind a tree, so I'm going to do something different. I'm going to use elemental protection, and let me mark my focus real quick.
How much focus is that?
5.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I'm down to 100 focus. But yeah, I mean, you guys have elemental protection as well. This is the first time I think I've used it, so it's a new thing for me. But you guys have been making walls of energy and fire the whole time. But yeah, I just kind of wave like my sword in front of me, and just electricity like shield just pops up, and your fire just hits it, and it all kind of mixes together and just kind of dissipates. And
Perfect.
it definitely breaks my protection, but it doesn't do any damage to me.
I just kind of look behind my hands and just like, sorry.
Yeah, you get a stern look from underneath the cowboy hat, like, come on, man.
Come on, mate.
So with that, Zola commands the attack helicopter basically to move closer. So he tells the helicopter to move above the building. And with that, it is the officer's turn. The officer sees Storm Shade, and he's going to take a shot at him. I think this is the officer.
Hey, fantastic. Not enough to hit me.
Man,
Bow.
fantastic straight misses.
Man, you've been
You
fantastic failing all
fantastically
night.
missed a lot.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
Yeah, you look great doing it, though, man.
Yeah.
Look great.
Go ahead, Fireboy.
All right. Well, since you made me use elemental burst on my friend, I think I'm gonna do the kind favor and doing another elemental burst at you, Zola.
Okay.
So
So
17?
Yeah.
Zola actually skulks behind
Oh,
the helicopter.
I was afraid of that. I thought of that earlier. That's
He
great.
swings from one side to the other side and kind of moves out of the way, and it's actually hits the helicopter.
Whenever I was on the cockpit and the officer shot at me, I wanted to try to use Skulk, but it's like I couldn't make the pilot like move himself in the way, like because it's a helicopter and stuff. So I was like, no, that wouldn't work, and just didn't do it. But I wanted to. I thought of it.
I wonder if you could like grab his hand and like jerk his wheel.
Like hit the joystick or
Hmm.
whatever they call it. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. But
So,
anyway,
yeah,
continue.
you did damage, did 24 damage to the helicopter.
Dang. And then you know what? I'm just gonna get out of the way and get behind this guy because they can't shoot for shit.
It's true.
Blazer, you're up.
All right. So I'm gonna step over just to where I have a clear shot at Zola and fire my elemental burst at Zola.
Oh, Andy's used his reaction already. Nice.
And that's a
Fantastic.
fantastic 20.
Nice. But he may have something weird he can do. You never know. If not, that's another 70 damage to him.
Yeah, I'm trying to see something right quick.
This is the most fantastics I've ever rolled.
There've been a lot. All of Jordan's have been like useless because he can't hit us. But you know, the
Thank
rest of
God.
us have had a lot too. I think I've had at least two. I know you've had that's two on Zola alone.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I think Jordan's had the most, but you know,
Okay.
poor
So
guy.
yeah, Zola, he can't get out the way. What do you want to do with this? Well, how did that happen? Sorry.
Um, yes. Step out and just again take a shot at Zola full blast and catch him hanging on the other side of the helicopter.
Big Kamehameha wave.
And
Just
he had just dodged or skulked or whatever. Like he just kind of like
Yeah.
reacted and avoided a blow, but nothing he could do about mine coming at him.
It's like he's on one side of the helicopter, and the helicopter spun to dodge Fireboy's blast right into your blast coming from the other direction,
Yeah.
and it just got caught in the middle.
So with that, Zola, he's hit. He's down. And he tells you guys that this isn't the last you've seen of him. If you think Armin Zola can be defeated so easily, you have another thing coming. And he basically like shuts down and his screen is completely black,
Yeah.
activating a deadly bomb, basically.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
So right
yikes.
now it's going to be a massive explosion. But since he went down, Herbie was actually able to activate the weapon system on the roof to kind of shield everybody. So
Oh, nice. Way to go, Herbie.
yeah, but it isn't all sunshine and butterflies. Let's see if you guys are if Herbie's reaction was able to basically activate the shield before Zola exploded, and whether you guys were able to be protected by it. So I'm going to make a very basic check. It'll be a routine check. So it'll be, let me see. Let me take a look at. So let me take a look at his right quick because his character level is a little bit different from you guys'.
Um, and just as if we need it, I still have two reactions that I can get Zola out of here type thing if I have to. Yeah. Sacrifice the one to save the many. Um,
Okay, so
so if he
would you?
fucks up, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so his check is going to be a target number of 10. So let
Okay.
me grab this. And this is non-combat. Agility checks if he's fast enough and
Oh
uh,
yeah.
20.
nice.
So he quickly activates the shield. Him being smart enough, he actually only put the dome around I imagine it's like a defensive bubble, and only Armin Zola was kind of caught up in it. And you just see like a massive flash of white light inside of the dome, and then you just see smoke in there, and HERBIE releases the dome, and you just see kind of smoke, and that's the only thing left.
So we just see like robotic parts. Like this was definitely just like a robotic version.
Correct.
Like because he puts his consciousness into machines and stuff, right? Isn't that what Zola does?
I mean,
You
you
nerds correct me
guys,
if I'm wrong.
I mean, you guys, character doesn't know that, but clearly Ethan knows that.
Yeah.
But yes, Armin Zola can do that. Uh,
Not gonna lie, the first time his screen like went red or whatever, I was like, oh, he's about to explode and blow up this whole place because this isn't like his only form or whatever. That was my first thought. Anyway, continue.
yeah.
Sorry.
So seeing Zola go down, all of the Hydra agents remaining, they run and jump off the building. So that's, let me see. So how many? That's one, two, three, four, five. And then the officer he already has on a jetpack, and you see them fly directly down. You see the officer with the jetpack. He's the one to command them. Zola's down. We need the bell. So he takes off flying. The other ones jump off the roof and they open up like gliders. And you basically see them glide off down to the bottom floor.
For a second there, I thought like I was like, "Dang guys, go with the cyanide pills." Just straight up jumping off a building.
So Herbie pipes up, tells you, "Greetings, hostile entities neutralized, friendly units identified, an added biometric database. Emergency, system securities offline, building compromise, emergency." So he says, "Emergency, secondary forces penetrated the ground level and have entered the sub-basement sections. Vault under attack. Rebooting security systems. Security systems damaged. We will require rerouting. Estimated 15 minutes reboot time. Assistance required. Delay the intruders. Emergency elevators access." So you see the elevator shaft towards the end of the building. It opens up. Once it opens up, you guys see basically a ladder. Because the everything is kind of offline right now, and you can see the ladder that basically leads down uh to the basement. HERBIE says, "Requesting friendly units descend into the sub basement and delay the hostiles." So everyone gathered around, and we're gonna be going to the sub basement. But that will be next time. That is where we'll end today.
Nice.
So yeah, this was a very, I think this was a very cinematic opening. Lots of action for this opening right now. I did forget to mention right now that, daytime is upon us. You guys were fighting throughout the whole night, and once you guys took the rest at the secret base, it's now daytime.
Nice. So
So,
this was like in the morning. Like we
Yep.
woke up and immediately came and started fighting people here.
yep. So with that being said, hopefully everyone enjoyed this episode. We'll see you later.